Let's see how I can screw up today. I still can't believe that. Seriously, it's the curse of lines.
Rollins leading from second. Here's a pitch from Beckett. Call strike three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett,
Steve
for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
Reed Johnson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Leading off with the Mets, the right fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Strasburg on 1-1. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
That's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
David Wright will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Strasburg with a check at first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
So much for their first hit of the ball game. Didn't even seem to be that terrific of a move. They just caught him off guard there.
Now here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Now the 1-2. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. fastball by him here, 0-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Michael Taylor will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch and catches that much of the plate.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
Yunel Escobar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. Start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Bryce Harper will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Now here's the pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Ryan Zimmerman will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Michael Kadire leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt.
Come on.
It's 1-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Daniel Murphy will stand in. First pitch coming. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
It's just me swinging damn early on the friggin' pitch when I should be laying back a little bit more.
Here's Juan Lagares. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And now they've got him caught in a rundown.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's 2 away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough.
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. A throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Things are starting to get away from him just a little here. This is going to score a run on the wild pitch, and it's going to move another runner up to third, so he's got to pull himself together before things really start to go south.
Waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Wilmer Flores will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch to him. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be two. To Uggla for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Reed Johnson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Washington. Left fielder, Reed Johnson.
Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? No way, you can't do that right now.
Ian Desmond will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0. Got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Lagares is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Dan Uggla will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Runners on first with one down. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And just out of reach as he does his best Russian gymnast after it gets by him. Around third and being waved on home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Awesome.
Jose Lobaton will take his cuts now. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball to first. Throw to the plate. And they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. You've got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, didn't pan out.
Steven Strasburg is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Matt Harvey will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0 home. Now a fly ball in the air out to Harper and right. And he's got it for out number 1.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Curtis Granderson will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's a 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
So 2 outs in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. The 2-2 now to right. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. Michael Taylor makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he takes strike two.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
A pretty good break to the curveball as we check it out on Swing Track. It's moving quite a bit. You can see there an 11-inch break. That's an awfully tough pitch to hit.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table set. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Now the pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I'd throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be...
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Leading off for the Mets.
Lucas Duda will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Michael Kadire stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys...
And hold that thought as this ball's roped into the right center field gap and looks to be good enough for at least a double. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Daniel Murphy will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He's set. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he is in there.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with two away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The next pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Ready now on 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Taylor retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. Here's the 2-2 home. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last four batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Into the box, Reed Johnson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I gotta get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off.
And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2. Desmond will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now here it comes. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Travis d'Arnaud will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch with the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Matt Harvey will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 1-0. Fouled back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Dan Uggla will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Jose Lobaton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Steven Strasburg will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Curtis Granderson will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
First pitch coming. This is hit sharply to the left side. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Lucas Duda will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready now. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1-1 pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Michael Kadire will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Johnson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Daniel Murphy will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Comes set, now the pitch. Now the 0-1, a ground ball for Uggla at second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Michael Taylor will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Wright will put this one away for the first out. Yunel Escobar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Bryce Harper will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Juan Lagares will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Travis d'Arnaud will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Aaron Barrett come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
From the stretch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. He's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Matt Harvey will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Here's the first offering, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up.
2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Zimmerman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch. Reed Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Ian Desmond will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. The 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
The runner's breaking for home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Jose Lobaton will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Now the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be handled by Cuddyer, and that's out number 2. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play. Just like that, the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 3-2. Curtis Granderson will open the inning here for the Mets. David Wright following on deck. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Wright will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Lucas Duda will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is going to be a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the first offering. Michael Kadire comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Espinosa. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man. Now the first pitch. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. Not
much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Now here's the first pitch. Danny Espinosa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. Michael Taylor will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Under it is Kadire. 2 away. Yunel Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Juan Lagares will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, You know he loves to get you.
Got him. Pulled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. But fortunately here, no advance. Kirk Neuenhuis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Johnson will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's 4-3 New York. Jeurys Familia will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Bryce Harper will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. On the way. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but you miss in the zone, especially up, you tend to get hurt.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Reed Johnson will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner. They hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest margin.
Nice.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-3. So long from Washington.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. Nationals, 3 runs, 4 hits.
Yes. Ugh. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Out.